The Organizing Youth Council (OYC) has warned the AGF, Abubakar Malami, to watch his utterances over the judgment of the Court of Appeal that discharged the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. OYC said in a statement made available to Saturday Telegraph that Malami's reaction to the court judgment that the appeal court only discharged Nnamdi Kanu and did not acquit him was capable of throwing the nation into avoidable chaos. National President of OYC, Comrade Igbo warned of dire consequences should there be further delay in setting Nnamdi Kanu free from custody as ordered by the court. Igbo noted that the court was unambiguous when it declared that the Federal High Court lacks the jurisdiction to try Kanu in view of his abduction and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria in flagrant violation of the OAU Convention and Protocol on Extradition, and warned against subverting the judgment by whatever guise. He urged AGF Malami to stop hitting the legal battle between Nnamdi Kanu and the federal government, but embrace the political solution initiated by Professor George Obiozor, which President Muhammadu Buhari has considered and accepted as a means to reintegrate whole eastern region to heal the wounds inflicted on Biafrans that have lingered since 1966 to 2022. So guys, what's your take concerning this? The Organizing Youth Council, OYC, has warned the AGF, Abubakar Malami, to watch his utterances over the judgment of the Court of Appeal that discharged the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. OYC said in a statement made available to Saturday Telegraph that Malami's reaction to the court's judgment that the appeal court only discharged Nnamdi Kanu and did not acquit him was capable of throwing the nation into avoidable chaos. The national president of OYC, Comrade Igbo warned of dire consequences should there be further delay in setting Nnamdi Kanu free from custody as ordered by the courts. Igbo noted that the court was unambiguous when it declared that the Federal High Court lacks the jurisdiction to try Kanu in view of his abduction and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria in flagrant violation of the OAU Convention and Protocol on Extradition, and warned against subverting the judgment by whatever guise. He urged AGF Malami to stop hitting the legal battle between Nnamdi Kanu and the federal government, but embrace the political solution initiated by Professor George Obiozor, which President Muhammadu Buhari has considered and accepted as a means to reintegrate old eastern region to heal the wounds inflicted on Biafrans that have lingered since 1966 to 2022. Record that on Thursday, an appeal court sitting in Abuja ruled that Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, had no case to defend against the federal government. A three-man panel discharged Kanu and ruled that the federal government had no jurisdiction to try him. However, 2 days after the ruling, he remains incarcerated in the custody of the Department of State Services (DSS). The federal government has argued that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was only discharged but not acquitted. So for that, he still remains in the custody of DSS until they will communicate to the public their next action. Well, Malami is the real issue here because it is really laughable and surprising that a whole AGF do not really understand the readings of the law. You understand? Malami knows everything. All he's just doing is just to, punish the IPOB leader. I don't know where they are going to go with this again. It's really very now clear that the federal government is just out for Nnamdi Kanu. This is no longer the issue of Nnamdi Kanu commit crime against the Nigerian nation. Now, the issue is now looking like Nnamdi Kanu has committed crime against Abubakar Malami and President Muhammadu Buhari, which they have not come out boldly to tell us what his crime is. Understand? It's really very, very unfortunate that we have found ourselves in this kind of situation whereby those who are the part of law, who make the law, are the ones who break it. So what do you expect, ordinary man to do? If you, the carrier of law, cannot respect the law, cannot respect the court order, what do you expect from ordinary man out there? Is really is a really is a pity, is shameful that we have found ourselves here, and even those who are supposed to give the true interpretation to the law, they seems to not to know it very well. Well, let's see what the federal government's action is going to, result to. But they just have to be very careful in whichever action they want to take. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.